All right, we are here with head volleyball coach Tricia Melfy and taking over a program. Your first year here with us at Minnesota Morris. So just kind of tell everybody a little bit maybe about yourself, and then we'll get going on the team itself.
Great. Yeah, Tricia Melfy came in here from Arizona. I've been coaching volleyball in Arizona for about 17 years, so this has been my 18th year of coaching. Coached many levels: junior college, Division two, club, directed my own club. I just have a real passion for the game. Really excited to be a part of D3 and specifically Morris. Just aligns well with my philosophy and that sport being a means to an end and an opportunity to help kids develop into strong, independent, confident young women beyond college. So sport can really help us to do that, and I'm really proud to be here.
And your team's getting ready to open up the season next weekend at home. So a good first one and a tough test in Bethel. So just kind of talk to us a little bit about what preseason's been like and what you've been able to see with the Cougars.
Yeah, it's been an awesome preseason, actually. We've had to get over a lot of humps. It's a transition into a new coach, a new personality, a new style, not even just volleyball wise, but just how I run practices and how I interact with the girls. And so that transition, I felt like yesterday, literally just yesterday, I felt that we were over a little bit of the hump of get to know you. They're starting to understand, my language a little bit better, my expectations in practice. I'm getting to know them a little bit better, like how to challenge them more, which is really going to help us get in preparation for that first match. That the first match is going to be a tough one. I mean, historically speaking, it sounds like Bethel has a great program. I think we beat them last year in 5. It was a nail biter, but I came in and did a couple tweaks. So the preseason was new for them. We're training harder. I really believe in making them a little bit stronger athletically, so we can be a little bit better on the volleyball court. So, obviously, people are probably knowing now that we've been running hills and running bleachers and running. I've also tweaked our defense, working on speeding up our offense. So just a couple things to help get a few more digs, which gives us a few more opportunities offensively and maybe gets us over that hump in some of those tighter matches, and ultimately it'll help us to win the UMAC. So that Bethel is going to be a great first test for us. I do think we're going to be more prepared since we're kind of over that initial transition hump. So we're all kind of speaking the same language already, and that's great. So the next few practices will be great preparation to that first round, really.
And you guys, lost a few players from last year's team, but you do have a core group back. Some couple all UMAC players. So what have those kind of leadership roles that those players have been? Has that helped that transition to a new coach and stuff like that?
Absolutely. The seniors on our team, Brooke and Corey and Abby, have done an amazing job with this transition. They've embraced some new ideas, which helps the rest of the team embrace the new ideas. They're buying in a lot quicker because the captains, our seniors, our returners are doing such a great job of embracing this little changes, because ultimately they're so hungry to win a UMAC. That this program has been so good and so close, and Chad did a great job prior, but there just maybe needs a little of this or a little that little enthusiasm on my end, and a little push some way on the volleyball court has really helped in that.
Goals, early on, and then even pushing it out further to later on in the season. You talked a little bit about winning the UMAC, so I assume that's one of them. But
Yeah. Well, initially, I think when you have transition and you have new stuff, a lot of times winning early is big on helping us to continue to train and go down the path that I'm trying to lead them down. So it's pretty big that we kind of pull off some wins early on, and that Bethel match will be a great test for us. So obviously the goal is to win that, but not just win it, but win it more comfortably. Maybe not go 5 and maybe it's 15-13 in the fifth. I mean, let's handle that a little bit quicker, build some confidence so that we can continue to train hard, and helps them to kind of believe in what we're doing. So winning does breed, that success does breed trainability. So that's the initial goal, is to win early. I do think that winning, some of our tournaments, or even making a push getting into like championship matches and tournaments, we're playing some bigger teams. The MIAC, I know that that's a real reputable conference around here, and having opportunities to play them and then get some wins over them would be really ideal. So that's a goal there, is to be a little more competitive and strong in the tournaments where we're playing like the MIAC teams. And then ultimately throughout the rest of the season is to get the win at the UMAC championship.
And you bring in the MIAC, and there are a lot of tough region. I know you're used to that when you worked at Minot State playing in the NSIC, a very tough conference to compete in, and especially the Minnesota teams. So what is it maybe about Minnesota that just breeds volleyball? I mean, you talked about the talent you have on our team here, and it goes throughout the whole state.
Absolutely. Minnesota is a great volleyball state. I mean, at all levels. I mean, D1, D2, obviously some of the best in the country. D3, clearly also some of the best in the country. And what I'm noticing when I'm coaching these young ladies is that their work ethic is something new. You know, they don't act like entitled that they should just be given things because of who they are. They want to earn it. I mean, they come to the gym focused, they work hard, they're willing to go to the track and work hard. And I think that might be across the board, that this is just, it's a breed of athlete around here that comes from the mentality that you have to work hard and earn things. They're not selfish. You know, they're selfless, humble individuals that want to do good things for their teammates, do good things for their program, do good things for their school. That's the atmosphere I felt in the NSIC. It's the same atmosphere I'm feeling here. And it's clearly, I mean, now over 2 years being in this area, that's the feel that you get, that kids are coming from the right place. Their idea of how to win is right. They win the right way with good character, with good work ethic, with humility. When you do that, you're going to win big things, and you're going to win for a while. So these are great athletes around here, and I think that's why they have a great foundation. So kudos to the coaches and the parents around here.
Good. Last question for you guys. I have 5 home matches next week, and then you're kind of gone, I think, until September 26th, if I can remember correctly. So, for those people out there that are thinking on the fence whether to come out and watch us next week, what do you say to them? What are they going to be able to see next week?
It'll be exciting volleyball. I mean, for me, volleyball is a spectator-friendly sport. Coaches love it, players love it, refs love it, and spectators. If you know nothing about the game, it's a really fast-paced activity. So it's something, if you want to look for something fun to do on a weekend, the atmosphere, the cheering, the ups, the downs, the roller coaster, the success, the competitive spirit. I mean, the enthusiasm is felt, not just seen. So if you come out and take a look at us, you're going to feel that. It is going to be a little bit faster, so that's another thing. With the way we run the offense, it's going to be a little bit quicker, a little more focus coming through the middle, which people might not know what that means. But with that kind of offense, again, spectator friendly. So we're going to try to do some more in between games and in between sets, so that the fans are a little more engaged. But I think the game itself is going to be a little faster, a little more explosive, and kind of exciting to watch. So a great place to come and check it out. If you know nothing about volleyball, you're still going to have a great time. It's just a great energy, a great atmosphere. So we'd love for you to come join us.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.